Let's not talk about the fact that I got new curtains installed instead of the blinds. Well, they were just leftover curtains. I'm gonna have to buy new ones because... Let me tell you a story that begins with this thing, the Mitsubishi 3000 interception unit. Now, you may remember this thing from a season that featured a chase and maybe even a hunt, specifically this one finding itself in the hunt of that season. See, back during the hunt, what we saw with this thing was a very interesting turn of events. See, although this was an interception unit, which was the theme of the first season, the chase, we didn't see it in the chase. Instead, it found itself being the tier 33 for the second season, the hunt, which should have been an all off-road themed season, but that didn't end up being the case. So we got an interception unit in the Enforcer unit season. Not too outrageous of a thing to, be confused about. But one other thing is that we got the base version of this, the normal 3000 GT, in the same season. So there was no version of the 3000 GT in the game before that, essentially, is what I'm trying to get across. What if I told you that this thing was leaked way before it actually arrived? And no, not like every other car that's added to this game. This thing was in the game before it was in the game by the crew to themselves. Yes, and I mean that. They put this thing in the game before they'd actually put it in the game. What do I mean by that? Well, the Summit, which is something that you guys may know, it obviously features 9 activities to do that are often themed every single week. And in the season of the chase, that being the road police season, there was one summit that piqued my interest. Yes, because if I go to here, videos, and... Okay, it's gonna take me a hot minute. The chase was a while ago. Okay, how far down? Are we still contractor? No, we're in USB tour now. Okay. Almost. Are we at the game? Oh, we're at the game. Ooh. That's disgusting. Oh? Are we at the chase? No, we're at the hunt. Okay. So, as you can see, when this vehicle was actually first released was the hunt. That being right here, day 1 of the hunt. It was added the 21st of January. Let's ignore that. But then you can see here, the Mitsubishi was the tier 33 of that season, which isn't anything too, insane. But if I scroll down to the beginning of the chase, that being the first look, we can see that just a couple weeks in was the Vault Interception Unit Academy Summit. And here, we're gonna get a blast from the past. How my old videos were. We had this intro style. The Vault Interceptor Unit. Ooh. Ooh, that's some wavy background music. Ooh. Best performing week ever on the channel. And that's a fact. Like, look at this graph. Whoa. That's pretty pog. Okay. Let's see that. When was that? The 2nd of December. Here's the 2nd of December. It is right there. You can see that's when we uploaded this video. 2,400 views, 100 hours of watch time, 40 subscribers. And, here's the last, past that amount. You can see 1.8 million views for 154 hours. Yeah, Sid, you know what, Sid? Don't worry, fella. It gets a lot better. Ooh, we've gone here and the background music switched up again. Okay, so if I go to here, you can see when we actually get into the summit, we go into the skills first. Honestly, we finish up the skills, but then this happens, and I'll let you just watch this. Okay, that's a decent score. Parts, stats, and pro settings. Take a good look. They're all... Wait a second. What is this? No. What is that? Excuse me? Is that the new Mitsubishi, but just here? Hold on 1 second. So they've just put the new Mitsubishi into this event without adding it to the game? Yes, that absolutely enthusiastic delivery from Sid right there. But yeah, that's the point. Even though this thing released during the hunt, It was in the game for a summit momentarily, as we were able to see it. You know, we could even take photo ops of it, but we didn't actually get a chance to actually try it out. Instead, we were just racing against it. Now, this didn't make any sense because the only interception units at the time were the Corvette, the Demon, the other ones, the M8, of course, and then the hypercar ones, but there wasn't any 3000 GT in the game at all. I don't believe it was ever explained. I did mention this in my Motorpass documentary, but you know, I didn't actually, that's not one of the major things, so it wasn't really brought up as a, you know, why'd they do this? And the reason I'm telling you all this is because they've done it again, boys. They've done it again. Yes, let's head over to the summit, because the Crew 2 has once again leaked a vehicle by themselves. And you can find that vehicle in one of these races, I believe. Here we go. We'll go to this one. Which bike do we use? Oh, I mean, we all know the Panigale is the best one to go for. Okay, yeah, we'll hop it. Or we could go in one of the new things. No, we'll go OG. We'll go Panigale. Here we go. One bike that has been rumored for a very long time. Give me a minute. One bike that has been rumored for a very long time. If I can find it here. There it is. The touring bike version. Wait, no, I've lost it. There it is. The touring bike version of the KTM Duke. Yes, it is. It's there. You can see this person who's riding a motorcycle in a... Is that a sleeveless hoodie? A sleeveless hoodie and a beanie is riding a bike that isn't in the game, I assume. What they did was on their back end, set the AI vehicles to be touring bikes. And I assume on their back end, they also have this unreleased touring bike that is the KTM Duke. As far as I'm aware, this thing has no plans to be released. It seems like one of those lost bikes, like the Honda Fireblade that was released eventually, was actually originally rumored since so many updates ago. The Ariel Atom was rumored since like the first few months of the game. But here we can see the KTM Duke is in game. This isn't the leaks where, you know, a vehicle is accidentally available to buy. You know, they'll accidentally put in a vehicle that, you know, isn't in the game yet and people can buy it. This is actually by them put in here. Lisa needs her account banned for hacking. Hashtag report Lisa. It's curious to see how they keep managing stuff like this. Okay, Jesus. It's interesting to see how do they keep managing stuff like this, you know? And we'll have to see whether this thing does come next episode then. Will we actually be getting this? Is that a sign of that? Or is it a scrapped vehicle entirely that has now accidentally again been added to the game? In fact, we shall be grabbing a good photo mode shot of it shortly. And we can do that very simply by just loading out of the summit first. And if we go into photo mode, you may know there is a rewinding feature in the Crew 2. We can just use that and begin to rewind back into that race and have our KTM Lisa here somewhere. There she is. Lisa on her... Oh, that's what Lisa looks like. Didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna get some shots of it and I can compare it to the normal version in the game. Because I do think we can definitely confirm that it's the touring bike version and not anything else by just looking at maybe even the carbon fiber, because I don't believe we can do a lot of stuff like that on the main one. But hey, maybe we can. Maybe we can. We do seem to get a lot of touring bikes. Obviously, you know, we got one recently as well. I'll just go brand KTM and it is right there. Okay, so let's look at the customization. So it seems to have that, pardon me. Then, okay, can we actually change the carbon fiber on that piece right there? Okay, so it is similar to the street version. Oh, the exhaust I think is completely unique because I think it has both exhaust on both sides. I mean, I guess I can check this fact actually. Oh, okay, no, I'm going insane. Okay, it is honestly, it's virtually just the street version. Obviously, as we know, it's touring bike, so it's not going to have any customization. So, to be honest, I'm chilling with just having the street version, to be fair. At least the street one is one we can customize. But here we are, the KTM Duke in touring bike, which is, again, their second case. There may even be more, but their second case of not accidentally releasing a vehicle, not having leaks posted online by other people, instead just adding a vehicle that isn't in the game to the game for a full week themselves in the pole position summit. You really gotta wonder how they manage stuff like this, but hey, we will have to see what comes next for this kind of stuff. Obviously, we're leading into the end of this episode, so we're going into episode 5 soon, so that should be a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm gonna be slowing down a bit these last 2 weeks. I know I've already been slowing down. You know, I missed some uploads last week. It's just, this game right now. But yeah, that's gonna be about from me. Thank you to popular members. A special thank you to famous members. An insane thank you to star member Lucas Kirkland. And an insane thank you to icon member For the Love of Life. That's about it from me, boys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you boys some other day, some other time. No, probably the same time. It will also be 3 p.m. Yeah. In a...
My heart spills, so I'm cleaning up a mess, yeah. I gotta go to church, feel the demons at my neck, yeah. When I'm on a pill, I be feeling like I'm blessed, it's a curse. When I'm on the drugs, I'm the worst, shawty. Tell me how it feels, tell me does it hurt. Tell me if it's wrong when I'm lifting up your shirt, shawty. Tell me if it's real, or would you leave me in the dirt?